a neighbor. One morning, Goldilocks' mother sent her to buy muffins in the next village. "You must promise not to take the shortcut through the forest," she said. "I've heard bears live there." Goldilocks said, "I promise."
I promise.
But to tell the truth, Goldilocks was one of those naughty little girls that do exactly as they please. Here, scoot back and stand next to me. Good job. It says shortcut, danger, very risky, turn back, not a good idea, go the other way. But did Goldilocks go through here? Yes, she did. Meanwhile, in a clearing deeper inside the forest, in a charming house all their own, a family of brown bears was sitting down for breakfast. "Patooey!"
Patooey!
cried big old Papa Bear. "This porridge is scalding.
This porridge is scalding.
I've burned my tongue,"
I burned my tongue. I'm dying. I'm dying.
cried Baby Bear. "Now really,
Now, Willie.
that's quite enough."
That's quite enough.
"I know,"
I know.
said Papa Bear.
Say, Papa Bear.
"Why don't we go for a spin while the porridge is cooling?"
How will I can go on a ride when the porridge is cooling?
"Excellent,
Excellent.
excellent,"
Excellent.
said Mama Bear. So they got on a rusty old bicycle and off they went. Tra-la-la,
Chola.
tra-la-la,
Chola.
tra-la-la.
Chola.
A few minutes later, Goldilocks arrived at the bear's house. She walked right in without even bothering to knock. On the dining room table were 3 inviting bowls of porridge. "I don't mind if I do,"
I don't mind it, I do.
said Goldilocks, helping herself to the biggest bowl. But the porridge in the biggest bowl was much too hot. "Patooey!"
Patooey.
cried Goldilocks, and she spat it out. Next, she tasted the porridge in the medium-sized bowl, but that porridge was much too cold. Then Goldilocks tasted the porridge in the little bowl, and it was just right. Neither too hot nor too cold. In fact, she liked it so much, she gobbled it all up. Feeling full and satisfied, Goldilocks thought it would be great fun to have a look around. Right away, she noticed a lot of coarse brown fur everywhere. "They must have kitties,"
They must have kitties.
she said. In the parlor, there were 3 chairs. "I don't mind if I do,"
I don't mind if I do.
climbing to the biggest one. But the biggest chair was much too hard, and she just couldn't get comfortable. Next, she sat in a medium-sized chair, but that chair was much too soft, and she thought she might never get out of it. Then Goldilocks sat in a little chair, and it was just right. Neither too hard nor too soft. In fact, she liked it so much, she rocked and rocked until the chair fell completely to pieces. Now all that rocking left Goldilocks quite tuckered out. "I could take a little snooze,"
I can take a little snooze.
she said. So she went to look for a comfy place to nap. Upstairs were 3 beds. "I don't mind if I do,"
I don't mind if I do.
said Goldilocks, and she got into the biggest one. But the head of the biggest bed was much too high. Next, she tried the medium-sized bed, but the head of that bed was much too low. Then Goldilocks tried the little bed, and it was just right. Soon she was all nice and cozy and sound asleep. She did not hear the bears come in. I mean Papa Bear and Mama Bear and Baby Bear. Ooh, what you doing? The 3 bears were mighty hungry, but when they went in for breakfast, they could scarcely believe their eyes. "Somebody's been in my porridge."
Somebody's been in my porridge.
"Somebody's been in my porridge."
Somebody's been in my porridge.
"Somebody's been in my porridge and they ate it all up."
Somebody's been in my porridge and they ate it all up.
another, the three bears were in for another surprise. Somebody's been sitting in my chair.
Somebody's sitting in my chair. Somebody's been sitting in my chair. Somebody's been sitting in my chair. And they broke it to smithereens.
The three bears went upstairs, tiptoe, tiptoe, not knowing what they would discover. At first, everything seemed fine, but then Papa Bear laid down in his big brass bed. Somebody's been lying in my bed.
Somebody's been in my bed.
And he was not amused.
And he's not moved.
Egads! Cried Mama Bear. Somebody's been lying in my bed.
Somebody's been in my bed.
Look! Look!
Somebody's been lying in my bed.
And she's still there.
She's sleeping.
Say, now see here.
Sleep here.
Now see here,
And I sit here.
roared Papa Bear. Goldilocks woke up with a start. Her eyes nearly popped out of her head. But before the bears could demand a proper explanation, Goldilocks was out of bed, ran out the window, and on her way home. Who was that little girl?
What was that, you girl?
I have no idea,
I have no idea.
but I hope
I hope
we never
we never
see her again.
go potty.
Yes, you may go potty.
I don't like
And they never did.